Well, good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tamara G. Always, you can check us out on all of our social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City of Miramar. And with me today, I have Jeff Johnson. He is the AARP Florida State Director. Now, I know a little bit about Jeff because I know that that is a new gig for you, and congratulations on that. How are you enjoying being the new state director?
Listen, being the state director is the best job in our organization. As you know, AARP is a big national organization, but what we get to do in the state office is really directly help people by advocating to make their lives better and by meeting them face to face and helping them with the challenges that they have.
Oh, well, we are so happy that you are there and that you are working amongst all of the different cities that are in the state of Florida and working with everyone and to make it better for us. And it's funny, I guess when in the old days when people used to think about AARP, Florida would probably be one of the first places that would come up. But
Yep.
we all know the new AARP isn't what the old AARP is. And so tell us a little bit about the organization because I know it's all about advocacy.
It's really funny that you say that, Tamara, because I mean, yes, you're right about the advocacy, but I want to back up on the Florida piece because interestingly, so I'm over on the other coast. I'm in St. Petersburg. And when AARP was founded in 1958, our founder, a retired school principal named Dr. Ethel Percy Andrus, had a real focus on getting people to come vacation together in, of all places, St. Petersburg. And folks who've been over here will know this city has changed a lot. I know, oh gosh, probably 15 years ago, AARP had its South Florida office in the city of Miramar, and that city has changed so much. I remember going to look at offices where the west side of I-75 was nothing but marshland, and that is not the case anymore. And
Nope,
so,
not at all.
just as Florida has changed a lot and it become very vibrant and certainly still values retirees, but have many younger people who are continuing to work and take care of their families here. So AARP has become an organization that recognizes that being 50 and over covers a lot of different phases and stages in life, and so that's why we no longer go by American Association of Retired Persons, and that's why we offer so much for people who are trying to stay active and move ahead in the workforce and in their career, or people who are juggling family, juggling young kids, and taking care of mom and dad, and just about everything in between.
I'm telling you, and as a proud member of the AARP family, because I am of that certain age, I know exactly what you're talking about because although I don't have kids, I am taking care of my mother. And that's kind of what we wanted to talk to you about today was that, there are so many caregivers in the United States, but particularly in Florida. And you guys have some numbers to back that up and what people are doing as caregivers. First of all, I can tell you, Jeff, I didn't realize that I was a caregiver.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just thought that I was
And
taking care of my
Tamara, that is the experience, and I have to say, so I've been with AARP Florida for about a quarter century. I started in 2000, and so many conversations I've had with people of all walks of life, from the people who are working with you on the street to people who are running major organizations. Conversation always goes the same. You'll talk for 15, 20 minutes, and all of a sudden it'll come up. Oh yeah, I'm also taking care of mom, or my dad's living with us, or my wife's brother needs help and we're helping out. And people don't recognize that that is a thing. They don't recognize that family caregiving is what they're doing. They just think of it as being a good family member. The
right.
reality is, in Florida, the research that we just finished shows that roughly 1 in 4 Florida adults is a caregiver. So that's almost 4.5 million Floridians who are taking care of somebody. And this exempts out those who are taking care of children because that is a whole nother phase of life. But they're taking care of an adult, whether it be a parent or a spouse sometimes or a sibling. Sometimes it's a disabled adult child, but that's a relatively small percentage. And what they're doing is runs the gamut. And you know this. It's everything from just checking in on them. How are you doing? Maybe helping them with some shopping here and there, or helping make sure that like their bills will stay straight, that type of
Doctor's
thing.
appointments. Oh,
Oh my goodness, right? That could be a week of your life is just
yeah.
getting your loved one to and from medical appointments. And then really about half of these caregivers are doing a lot more than that with the what are called the activities of daily living. So it could be helping them get out of bed, going to the bathroom, getting dressed, eating, those really essential activities that we all need in our lives. Those are things that, again, roughly half of Florida's caregivers are doing that as well. And it can be a full-time job.
Okay, so Jeff, you had me when you said nearly 1 in 4
Yeah.
adults in Florida are providing um, care, and this is unpaid care, right? Like this is we're not getting paid to be there all day because we, like you said, we're taking care of a loved one or someone who needs it, and yet we didn't know we were caregivers. And
Yeah.
so how do you work or wrap your brain around that? Because like you mentioned, still some people still have kids. I don't have any, but some people still
Right.
have kids. So there it's kind of that sandwich generation.
Oh, for sure. And I can't speak to every person's experience, can't speak to your experience, but in general, what I've seen and what I've experienced myself is that it is a series of gradual steps. And so you almost don't notice what's happening and the way that caregiving is taking on a larger role in your life because it's gradual things here and there. And then often what happens is there's a major event, somebody falls or somebody has an accident or something happens that sort of shifts the dynamic in a whole new way. And how we do that while trying to juggle work and while trying to juggle other parts of our lives, like raising kids for those who are doing that, it's hard to believe. I mean,